Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with yet another brew review, and today we are taking the last beer by I-tal Beer or I-tal Beer by Paul on. I kept this for last knowingly because he told me that his wife is a big fan of this and I wanted to go out with a bang. So first off, Sarah, I love this label, great work. This is a parody on Brewdog's Hazy Jayn. This is BrewCat Hazy Jayn with a black cat on the label. I absolutely love black cats. And it's called Hazy Jayn with a Y, New England IPA. So it is a NEPA 6.7% ABV with 18 IBUs. That is a bit lower than I thought. However, it is a NEPA and it is based on an existing beer, so who cares what I thought. And ingredients are water, malted barley, malted wheat, oats, hops and yeast. Yeah, let's see where this takes us. I also noticed that this is brewed in February of this year and its best before date is August of this year. So Paul is exactly respecting that short shelf life. I also see that we have some oxidation on the bottle cap here. So let's just hope that that is only the bottle cap and not the beer, because that would be a hell of a shame. For some reason I have misplaced my bottle opener, but thank goodness I have extra. Ooh. As usual, heavily carbonated. Okay, extremely aromatic already. But first things first, Hazy Jayn is hazy. I think we've established that. And I do see one slight problem with extremely carbonated beers, and that is that even when pouring carefully, if there is yeast residue in the bottle, it does get thrown out with that carbonation. Also, this huge buildup of foam, yeah. Is it bad? No. Is it annoying? Yeah. But back to the looks. Lovely, hazy, coppery, blonde color. Some specks of yeast there. A lot of yellow beige foam. I'm gonna need a spoon before I get to this beer. A bunch of grapefruit. All those typical floral, all those typical tropical aromas that we get in Brewdog's Hazy Jayn as well. Although I must admit that everybody's a fan of the Punk IPA when it comes to Brewdog. And people that know more about beer and actual craft beer lovers love the Hazy Jayn, but I personally am a big fan of Elvis Juice. Yeah, think of that what you will. Okay, let's bite right into this and see what the flavor gives us. Yeah, I completely see where Sarah's coming from. Very refreshing and extremely fruity. I think if they would tell me that they added some grapefruit juice, for example, I would actually believe it, because Paul has been quite generous with his hops. and we get a lot of grapefruit, a lot of I want to say mango, but it's not the sweet side of mango, it's more like that peppery aftertaste that mango gives us. Thank goodness it's not oxidized, it was only the bottle cap. But it's extremely hoppy, it is nice and tingly, but it's not just tingly because of the hops, it is also very tingly because of the carbonation. And this is the first time that I'm actually slightly annoyed by the carbon dioxide, because it's just that much. We get like fizzy water, and then we get soda water, and then we get to this. So it is very, very high on that carbon dioxide scale. On the other hand, this would be awesome to make a cocktail with. Yeah, flavor-wise, this is very nice. And an added bonus, because it's not all bad with the carbon dioxide, an added bonus of that high carbonation is that it boosts the alcohol feeling. So it is way boozier. It's a 6.7, but it really comes across as like 7.5, 8 maybe, maybe even a bit more. Yeah. The aftertaste just as well. It is somewhere in between bitter and sweet. It is quite dry. Again, a lot of grapefruit, a lot of lime peel, lime zest. Yeah, the flavor is absolutely a-okay, most definitely. So I am on the verge of scoring this beer a bit higher or a bit lower. I think we're going for the average again, or for unaverage again, because the flavor boosts it up a bit higher, but the carbon dioxide level is really so high that it takes it down a notch again. So this is going anywhere between 3.5 and 3.75. But again, very well brewed, rounding things up. I only see one slightly negative trend in these 12 I-tal beers that we had, and that is the carbon dioxide. I think you're an awesome brewer, Paul, and if you can get those carbon dioxide levels a bit down, average things out, I think you could even go commercial with this. So yeah, keep it up. And of course we are gonna meet up again. Also, he sent me some stickers. They're somewhere around here. I am thinking of hanging up a sticker board of all the breweries that I've worked with so far. So yeah, if you have any ideas, send me stickers. Okay, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below. If you liked what you see and you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll get notified whenever I upload something. And if you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to support this channel, share a video, comment, visit the Patreon page. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. Cheers!